There's a place in space that's so cold, it's colder than the depths of space should be. Scientists are completely baffled by it. They call it the cold spot. And it could be the key to understanding the entire universe. Or maybe it's just a fluke. Either way, here's what we know about the universe's biggest mystery. The universe has a lot of empty space. A lot. It's so big that for all we know, it could be infinite. But our universe isn't just one big empty void. It's actually filled with a bunch of tiny particles and energy. And those particles have a temperature, about 2.7 Kelvin or negative 270 degrees Celsius. That's the temperature of space. There's one spot we'll get to in a second that shouldn't exist. First, here's why we know that the universe has a temperature. When the universe was very young, it was very hot. Then it began to expand. As the universe expanded, it cooled down. We can see this because light gets stretched as the universe expands, shifting the light's wavelength into the infrared part of the spectrum. In other words, the universe is currently expanding and cooling. Now, for some reason, we expect the average temperature of the universe to be uniform. And for the most part, it is. But there's one patch of space that is much colder than it should be. Scientists discovered this by looking at background radiation. This is the leftover heat from the Big Bang. Most of the universe is made up of normal matter and energy. But there is also a lot of dark energy, which makes up 68% of the universe, and dark matter, which makes up 27%. We can't see either of these things directly, but we can observe their gravitational effects. Basically, the way that galaxies move. And this is true for the temperature of the universe, too. The normal matter and energy make up only a small part of the universe's total mass, but it's warm enough that we notice it. The dark energy and dark matter should be spread evenly throughout the universe, and so they should have an even distribution of heat, but that's not the case. There's a very strange cold spot. It was first noticed back in 1998 by a group of physicists who were measuring the cosmic microwave background. They found one area that was colder than the others. At first, they thought it might have been a mistake, so they checked and double-checked their equipment and the data, even took a third of the sky and averaged out the temperature to make sure. But the cold spot remained. It's roughly spherical and about 10 times larger than our galaxy. It's also extremely cold, around 1 degree of a Kelvin, colder than it should be. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually a statistically significant anomaly. Scientists don't know exactly what's causing the cold spot, but they have a few ideas. Maybe it's a fluctuation in the early universe that just happened to be in this one area. Maybe it is a void that is so massive that it is literally sucking the heat out of the universe. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a portal to another universe where everything is slightly colder. Now, this isn't the kind of thing that's going to make headlines. It's more of a, oh, that's odd. I wonder what's going on sort of thing. But it could turn out to be one of the biggest discoveries ever. When you think about the vastness of space, it's easy to feel very small. Luckily, we're not alone.